He's one of the most controversial fighters in Anzac MMA history. It's Aaron Toe, and we got him here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event.
Live from HBF Stadium Festival Hall. Melbourne Pavilion. Not even backstage, we're literally outside.
Was that the best fight card in Australian MMA history?
Call me crazy, but make sure you call me when I'm right.
Be good if the Aussie MMA Instagram page would give us a bit of glow up because we're killing it.
To the Australian MMA podcast. Oh God, I bloody love having this guy on the podcast. He is bloody delightful. He's one of the best characters we've got in Australian and New Zealand mixed martial arts. You guys bloody either love him or you hate him. It's always either the most viewed and the most liked or the most disliked interview that I ever get. The man speaks just like he strikes, just so very freely. Look, he is competing August 22nd in the Road to UFC tournament in the Semi Finals. He is taking on Shuai Ying. I think that is correct. An 18-5 man. And they're in the Semi Finals of the Road to UFC competition. And if he wins, he'll move to the final. And then if he wins that, he'll pick up a UFC contract. Aaron Toe has competed in Dana White Contender Series previously in bantamweight and recently lost to Elijah Smith, who I think is now, including that Contender Series, about 3-0 in the UFC, so 2.5 and 0 in the UFC. And he recently just picked up one of those viral slams. You might have seen it, reminiscent to the great Rampage Jackson. So yeah, Elijah Smith on an absolute roll, and that's the only loss of Aaron Toe's career. Fighting in the flyweight division, was a bantamweight, was knocking dudes out at bantamweight, and knocked some guys out at flyweight as well. His previous bout against Rio Turto, who was another undefeated prospect as well in the Road to UFC competition. He beat him in 84 seconds with some elbows. There was a few that may have crossed over the property line, if you will. But Aaron talks all about that. We also get a special appearance from UFC superstar Dan Hooker. We chat about his tournaments, his 1-minute scraps and King of the Streets, and now they're doing a convicted criminal one, which is going to be very interesting. But yeah, no, Aaron Toe, always a fun guest. But I absolutely love him, even though he's very polarizing to you guys. So look, before we dive into that, I want to thank our sponsors, of course, our great friends. We couldn't do it without them. Vex MMA. They got some new collections dropping real soon, but check it all out at vexmma.com. Of course, Combat Sports Insurance. If you want an event insured, I don't know how you're going to go if you have a tournament full of convicted criminals fighting for $50,000. I don't know if they can cover it, but if anyone can, they can find insurance for that. And then, of course, our gym partner, which is Drillich Combat Academy, DCA MMA. So, guys, go check all that out, man. Like, subscribe, go check out Aaron Toe. He's an absolute stud. And make sure you're watching August 22nd on UFC Fight Pass as he gets his shot one step closer to his UFC dream. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Aaron Toe.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. He's actually not getting his hair cut this time. It's Aaron Toe, mate. Welcome.
Welcome, brother. How are you? Appreciate you.
Just had your manager, your assistants all setting it up for you. You're big time now, eh?
Well, you could say that. You could say I'm just very incapable of doing my own job, so I need about 15 other people to help me.
I have heard that.
Interview.
Oh, is that you getting asked for photos?
Oh no, just the bros just.
They want you sign stuff and everything now. Yeah, you're a big deal.
No, definitely not me. No one wants my signature in this country. The only place they want my signature is overseas.
Now, boy, mate, let's talk about the only loss you've had is a guy that's on fire. Did you see your boy Elijah Smith howl bomb people?
Isn't he 3 in a row now?
Yeah, he's bloody just power bombed a dude into the nether realms.
He's three on the trot and on the UFC at bantamweight at the weight class that I had to starve myself down from, and arguably maybe one of the harder fights he's had in his career. So it's a good sign. It's a good sign for me, and obviously big ups to the young fella for for putting me away in that one and making an awesome run, because it actually makes me look
Yeah,
decent, at least decent, you know.
that's what I was gonna say. Like, do you like that, or would you rather the guy that beats you like dies? Like, what would you rather? Like, would you rather him go become champion?
Oh fuck no, fuck! I'd rather the guy that beat me to beat the fucking man. So you know, when I catch up to him, we can sort this out, boys. You know, I did message him. I was like, hey, I'm coming back for that one. And he's like, fair enough, my boy. He was like, sweet as, let's get it. I was like, we'll see each other again one day. Trust me that.
Yeah, and I don't think you are ever throwing up a triangle or holding on to get power bombed.
I tell you what, it's not really my move. But hey, who knows what'll happen August 22nd?
That's true.
I got a few new tricks up my sleeve, my boy.
Yeah, you ever thought about doing like grappling? You know, submission more, like the striking not for you anymore.
Well, obviously I did 10 years of jiu-jitsu over in Brisbane there, since I was like 15, 16. But you know, once you get these things going, once you get the money makers warmed up, you know, it's hard not to let it swallow you up. So yeah, I don't know, and it's more exciting. It's just one of those things that the nature of the sport, because people want exciting fights, they want action, you know. It's well, and obviously I'm just really, really good at knocking people out, but well, you know, give the people what they want. Well, who am I to take away what the people want?
Do you reckon if there was a rear naked choke there, you'd go, nah, you know what? I haven't had one in a while. Like, let's take it. Or do you reckon like you're like, nah, addicted to the knockout?
Oh, I tell you what, I could have rear naked choked the last guy. I don't know if you noticed, but I definitely preferred elbowing him in the back of the head.
Bro,
oh man.
Oh, you
I've
went
had so much.
Oh.
I've had so much shit for that, eh? Like fuck, I had the UFC the refs come up to me like, hey, look, they know there was a borderline and shit like that. But I was like, bro, I had back mount with double hooks, right? Like I had no control of his shoulders. The guy's rolling, so like he controls where my thing goes. So I'm aiming for the side of his head, like downward angle, and it's not my fault that when I go to throw the strike, he moves his hips and it ends up being on the back of his spine. You know, it's just I got one warning. Decided to dodge a few of the you know, the goalposts and got it done. But yeah, I definitely got a lot of shit for that. Even my coaches were like, never again are you throwing elbows from back mount. I was like, debatable boy.
Look, boss, I hear you, but maybe.
Yeah. Look, all I know is got the job done now, boss.
Me no English. And then when it comes to all of this, though, I mean, you're one of the most polarizing figures online. Whenever we do interviews, they are without a doubt the number one interview I'll do for months on end. I can only imagine that even in a 90-second TKO victory, you copped shit.
Oh, brother, it was months. It was literally months. I think it only just stopped like last week. Like people were just going, "You're a piece of shit." Like, I don't know if you know, but if you've ever been in a fucking fist fight, boys, the thing that you're aiming at isn't always what you hit. You know, I'm aiming over here, and shit just goes that way. Like it's just part of the game. Like, but yeah, I definitely got a lot of stick from the Philippine people, even though they tend to like me, but also because like the bullshit that happened during fight week, like I didn't feel bad at all because
what was up with that? What happened?
Well, he wanted to cheat and fucking film me training. Wants me to play fair. Can't play fair himself after all week, like you know, being nice to me and genuine. I was like, hey, I don't mind if you want to have animosity and we can walk like that. That's cool, but don't pretend to be all friendly and then try and snake me, because then I really want to hurt you, you know. And obviously, no one wants that.
Did you actually like catch him like fully in the act, or do you still?
Bro, him and his team were like They thought that the glass was fucking one-way glass, bro. Honestly, I got a few things to say about that off camera, but straight up, they were literally standing there like this, like, and because I could just feel it, you know, like some people got energy, and I can feel energy, and I could just feel it. I was like, bro, something's wrong, and because I was like really doing the game plan shit, I was like, something's wrong. I can feel it. I turn around and look up, and they're like up here, right? Probably like 30 meters away with their phones out, just filming me train, bro. And then the next day, because I told my coach, I was like, bro, you fellas need to go up there before I do, because I'm not the kind. I was like, where's Dan Hooker when you need him? Hey, where the fuck is Dan Hooker when you need him, bro? I wanted to do this fucking boot the fucking door down, roll it, fucking put the cameras down, boys. But hey, he obviously wasn't there, so we had to do it a bit more PC style. And yeah, so the coaches went up and spoke to them, and then they deleted it off their phones. And then, obviously alerted the PI about what they were up to, because they shouldn't be able to access the same areas as us while we're training. So it was kind of unfortunate that it happened, but it just kind of fueled my fire. Like straight away, I was just like, oh, you guys want to find out like what disrespect looks like in my country? I was like, I'll show you that. And then
yeah, and also too, like, if you're fighting Aaron Toe, you don't really need to film him to find out his strategy. Like, he's just coming to take your head off.
Boys, it's not a difficult fucking formula, You just roll the dice. You roll the dice as hard as you can, and then just whatever happens.
Yeah, you turn on Dan Hooker's 1 minute scraps, and that's basically you nearly could have competed in that 96 seconds or whatever it was, just under 90 seconds. Sorry, 84 seconds.
Yeah. I probably wouldn't have got the nod on a few of the ones that they had recently. Even maybe the woman might have given me a good tune up in that, because fuck, a few of them can fight. Oh. And then we got the convicts one coming up. So hey, who knows?
Actual convicts.
Yeah. That's the storyline for this one. Is we had King of the Streets, which was anyone and anything. He's going to be an active pro athlete. And then we had Queen of the Streets, which was a woman, same thing. Both were open weight, so anyone could enter. And then this one is convicts only. Under 100 kilos, every single person on the list has to have heard that hammer go down from the judge and spend a few days crying in his cell. So
okay, so proper, like, it can't just be like a speeding fine or nothing.
You gotta go behind bars, bro. I don't think we're gonna ask much questions about why, but I'm pretty sure that's the definition of,
Yeah,
you gotta have to look through the bars, bro.
So if I get done for like tax evasion and I'm up against a guy that's done like 30 years for murder, or is that weight class?
Sounds like a you problem. No. It's just under 100 kgs. So like you're pretty much assuming that most of the boys will be borderline 100. So that's still a big man, a big man with a lot of pent up aggression. It's gonna receive $50,000 in the next few weeks. So,
and it's gonna get taken away from victims of crime. Straight
away.
No,
it actually doesn't. It doesn't actually get taken away because they pay tax on it. That's the trick. As long as you pay the government, they don't care, brother.
Yeah, because that's the full story. The ultimate criminal wins, which is the government.
Hey, they took our land, now they're taking our monies. As long as they don't take my missus, I'll be happy with that.
Well, mate, how's life for you as you're gearing up for Hot Up? Let me get him right. Shuai Yin.
Isn't it Yin? Is it Shuai Yin? Yeah, Shuai Yin.
Fucking know,
yeah, life's pretty good, eh? Life's pretty good. Just obviously actively starving. Definitely staying super sober and doing all the right things. Yeah, preparing to take someone else's dream and crush it to bits is it's a fun thing to do.
How was the return to flyweight? Did you enjoy the weight cutting again?
Oh, bro, the funny thing is I just have to diet more. I don't have to cut more weight. Fuck, here we go. The man himself. What are you up to?
The man, we were just talking about it. Dan Hooker, everyone. We're talking about your boy. Talk about this
fucking loser.
Tell me how tough he is. Is Aaron Toe the real deal?
Fuck, soft as jelly. This kid.
He wants to know the definition of convict.
What a waste of time. What a waste of time. Almost famous, this kid.
Hey, almost got a job, he reckons.
Oh yeah, man, you almost got a job.
I'm just trying to go work next to my mate so we can have lunch breaks together.
Oh, love it. Love it.
I've had enough of this. I got to get back to work. Come on.
All right.
Pleasure.
Pleasure. Business. All
See you
right.
later.
I'll
bro.
send the convicts your way. Mate, you got to have Australian convicts on there, mate. That's how we bloody built this country.
Oh, okay. So this was another one of the problems. Is we had a few messages from overseas. Obviously, Dan got plugged from a few of the boys over there saying, "Hey, why don't you bring it over to Australia and we can fight on your show? Bring your three best boys." And unfortunately, the three best boys maybe can't exit stage left. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Our three best, I was going to say, our three best convicts in Australia are just our New Zealanders. So.
No. I mean, our three best fighters. Our three best fighters maybe can't exit stage left. But definitely, your three best convicts are definitely from New Zealand.
100%, 100%. Mate, look, as you gear up for this fight, what you doing anything different? Like, I mean, what's the
Oh, bro.
process?
Okay. So I got some new, slightly new secrets. I have a dedicated Muay Thai coach. So Masood, who's like a 10-time champion of the world, like very, very, very technical, explosive, sharp, detailed coach. Now, he's actually changed my whole game. The way that I see things now, obviously, because Dan's been away a bit, and I've had to kind of like take on a little bit of a different approach for these last two fights, and I think that's very, very, very effective for my style, the way that I'm being taught from Masood and the way that he kind of interprets my game is perfect. The skill level that I am now as I would say a Muay Thai fighter, a Sundar Muay Thai fighter, like the technical skills that I have and the application that I have for them is actually insane now. Because like I thought I could punch and I thought I could kick and I thought I knew these positions, but then as you get more deeper into the game, you realize you know fuck all. And I just figured out that I just got a really, really hard right hand. But hey, now I got a hard right kick, a hard right knee, a hard elbow. Like I got some weapons, and if this guy lasts longer than 30 seconds, you'll definitely be able to see them August 22nd, which is the day after my birthday.
Oh yeah.
Which is the day after my birthday. My birthday is August 21st. If anyone wanted to know, and send me some gifts because I love those. Us Maoris like free stuff.
Wait, are you getting a weight cut for your birthday?
I am weight cutting on my birthday. Bro, do you know what's fuzzy is like when we were at the Road to UFC, there was heaps of boys there that were just like crying and shit. Like fucking sitting in the sauna just crying away their life, bro. And I'm like, I'm in there with my sounds on, just like fucking jamming. I'm like, boys, first of all, this already fucking sucks enough. Right? I don't want to look at you sucking like shit. Fuck. Keep it on the inside. Bottle that shit up like a real man. Right? And just fucking let it explode when you enter the cage, guys. This is the whole point of this. Second of all, like, you know what I mean? Second of all, bro, you're fucking killing my buzz.
Did you just get did you just get CTE just then?
I think I did. No, I remember. Now I remember what I was doing. Now, second of all, boys, you can't look. Every fucking 3 to 4 months, you have to sit in the sauna for maybe 6 hours if you're a fucking piece of shit for your whole camp. 6 hours, cunt, so you can live your dream. 6 hours so you can do the thing that fucking 98% of the rest of the world wishes that they could do. Like, are you gonna fucking cry about this? Go get a real fucking job, bruv. Go and get yourself a fucking 9 to 5 if you're gonna cry about the last 6 hours of your actual job before you get to bash someone and not go to jail. How about that? Hey, not that difficult to fucking figure out, boys. So I'm in there and they're all just fucking fading away and I'm just like dancing and putting my music on. And they were just freaking out. They're like, something's wrong with this guy. I'm like, well, you know what's wrong with me? I get to enjoy my fucking job. You fellas are suffering. That's why, fight week, the whole of fight week, I am so happy. Like today is my last week of training. Start of it. Obviously, it's Monday. It's definitely Monday. Yep, it's Monday. And next week is the last week that I have to starve. The last week that I have to, feel malnourished. The last week that I have to, put my body through fucking hell. The closer I get, the more excited I become. Some people they start going downwards, and it's like, well, that's not really what a peak is, my friend. A peak is this way, my bro. Fuck. So that's the kind of the basis of how I structure my mind coming towards fight week is like you should be, you don't feel like stronger and like, obviously your body's fucking torn to bits from the whole fight camp and the conditioning and, fucking all the injuries, or, if you're getting staph and shit, or fucking ringworm and all the fucking things that come with rolling around with other men for fucking hours a day. But like, fuck, you got to make this fun, and you got to make that peak actually happen. So yeah, the last few weeks I'm fucking excited. This is the happiest I've been definitely for the last 4 weeks, because I realize how close I am to the end goal, which is fucking amazing.
Yeah, very much so. Do you get nervous?
Yeah. Nerves are good. Nerves are your body's way of turning on your adrenaline. Your adrenal glands fucking firing. You got the fucking shakes, and Maori we call them the witty. Like, you got the shakes and shit, and that just like prepares your nervous system to fire fast. That prepares your defensive fucking eyes to be like wired in. Like, I feel like color changes, like sound changes when my adrenaline like kicks in. So yeah, I like to be nervous. If I'm not nervous, two things: either I've like super prepared and I feel confident, or I'm just trying to pretend that I'm not nervous, which is actually counterintuitive, because what if every single fight you kind of feel a little bit different, but everyone tries to create this pattern of, I should feel like this before I fight, I should act like this, I should be like this. But I've realized every single fight I've felt a different energy, and when I accepted that energy in and not forced it, that's exactly how, looking back, obviously, that's exactly how I needed to think and feel in order to have the outcome that I created. Because those small intricacies of like when I was confident, when I wasn't, like when I was like real nervous and sharp, those were the things that won me the fight. So did my nervous system like pre-prepare for the exact things that I needed to do? If you're spiritual like me, yeah, maybe. If you're not, then yeah, be nervous and freak out about it, guys. Fuck, all good.
And rounding it out, mate, what are you doing for your birthday then? Because obviously you're going to have a victory under your belt and a couple days.
What am I doing for my birthday? I'll tell you what I'm doing for my birthday, brother. I am doing what I always do. Fuck all, nah, jokes.
Pissing off everyone.
I'm actually gonna beat the fuck out of someone for my birthday, and earn myself another spot closer to a UFC contract. I'm gonna mow down Shui Yin, if that's how you pronounce his name. Sorry if it's not. Maybe not that sorry, but just a little bit. And yeah, I'm just gonna like find his face, maybe stab him a couple times in the body, and then just put him to the floor, and he can determine how long the rest lasts by what he does next. But yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait for my birthday. I can't wait to fight. I can't wait to show the Chinese people again, Shanghai, what I can do in the cage, and then obviously make a good statement with Dana White and UFC, and obviously all the UFC PI people that obviously honestly they're crazy good. I love UFC PI. Insane place. UFC PI Shanghai, world class.
And over or under, how many shots to the back of the head?
Oof. What's over under mean? Like
what? It's like 1.5. So is it going to be 2 shot elbows to the back of the head, or like 1 shot to the back of the head?
Look, I have no reason to elbow this guy in the back of the head at this point, guys. But if we're gonna say anything, I'd say this is the ratio, right? Back of the head, side of the head, side of the head. So you get 1 warning for the back of the head.
Yep.
And then go when he stops with the warnings, just accidentally slip another one on the other back of the head. All right, and then side of the head, and then right when they go, that's your second warning, you let them like posture up, and then you just start punching them.
Yeah.
Or that's apparently what I did, I guess, if you look back at the fight.
No, that's good. That's good.
But yeah.
Love it. All right, Mr. Aaron Toe, I really appreciate it, and I look forward to the millions of angry comments at the bottom of this video, because it's always
Hey, they either love you or they hate you. Both of them pay your bills, my brother.
Peace out, brother. Best of luck.
Hey, the boat.